There we go. Looks like that's all up and running. There's no music or anything, so it is going to be kind of quiet. Something I also want to check. Can I keep this phone screen on? I have to have something playing just extremely quietly. One moment. Actually, this worked perfectly. Let's just do 10 hours of nothing.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds here.
Ad. I don't know why. And I didn't even clear the ad. There we go. 10 hours of nothing, so it'll keep the screen open. There we go. And the Twitch notification's gone out. I just need to send one more on my end. Copy to clipboard. Yeah, it's been a couple of days since I last streamed. Oh, right, I could just copy paste this previous message. There we go. That's good. I don't need to keep that open. I do want to open my stream manager. There we go, stream manager. And now I'll be able to see everyone. So I will put in a warning. The desktop audio mix, I knocked it up by another 5 decibels. So if it gets too loud, something needs to be said. Oh, make sure everything's seeable, set up. Three, two, one. There you go. Oh yeah, almost forgot. There we go, and the hello chat's sent out. So that works great. I'm gonna drop that by half the amount I increased it by. Hopefully that's better. There we go. Yep, and I'm not doing full screen, so the mouse is actually seeable for once. That is actually really good. The mouse is finally seeable. I can actually stream this well. Let me look back in the chat. Oh, Iridescent's on. They're one of the gym leaders. Let me quickly do this. I'm pretty sure they're the antique gym. So, in the time that I haven't been on, a couple things happened. Mostly, new house. You can see it on the mini map. It's hard to tell, but Chip. They are the Psychic Gym leader, and they've made all of this. This entire area is the town they're making. Their gym's over there. I haven't been able to fight them yet, unfortunately. They're too busy making the town. Alright, I need to quickly check something. Okay, that's good. So, time I've been off, I don't remember if this was seen, but I beat the water gym, and the ghost gym leader was on for a short time, so I was able to beat them. Hopefully, you know what, I'm gonna do a quick check. I can't do it on the computer because I need more room. Oh. Welcome back, gamer. Oh. How do I turn that off? I want to keep that on, but I can't take the risk of getting a copyright thing. I don't know if that's safe. Oh, actually, I'm gonna want to see a mantis because I clicked the wrong button. Got a new Glamora that's like 0.5 bigger. Yeah, you know, with Dazzy, I'm not good at the rhythm part of his fight. I like rhythm games, but I am not good at that. Actually, I almost forgot the reason why I was pulling it up. So, if you all hear someone coming through the mic, I can't have Discord open or it will cause lag for the stream, but I'm currently in one of the calls in the Discord for this. Let's see. FAQ gems. I'm pretty sure they're the iridescent leader. Let's see. Yeah, iridescent is the antique gym leader, which is the one I chose. That's good. Since they're the antique gym leader, I'm pretty sure that's what I clicked. Yep, I just have to wait to see if they either accept fights or a different gym leader hops on. So, gives away that I'm a bit of a collector. Instead of mining a bunch of the ore, I've been changing it, so I've been silk touching it all. But that's for a good reason. Also just some other basic stuff around the base, including my armor's actually trimmed finally. Yeah, not too much of a difference. Oh, right. So, this is a normal size Glamora plush. It is just the basic size. And that is my new Glamora. There we go. It is literally double the size. Okay, right. The gift giver Jirachis are not hard, but I think they're all plushies. There we go. Yeah, they are giant. There's a lot of people. And my favorite gem, Baby Terapagos, is just on that person's head. I don't think they're on right now. Yeah, they're not. But player _ Sai, they are the one that I have commissioned to build the gym. Because I'm not a good leader. Well, not good. I'm not a good builder, but it's been going well. Yeah, I'm not great at talking either, it looks like. I know that sometimes this thing can have a focus sash, so I'm gonna have Terra be the front. So, I know a spot that the chest gimme ghouls finally spawn, so I can work on that. Oh, I was gonna show the 2 mods I have ready for the gym team, but let's let this go through. Yeah, unfortunately raids are kinda simple, but hey, they're fun enough, and it's not very hard. Well, it's not very hard as long as it's not like the Dynamax Melmetal, because I have not beaten that once yet. You know, I've heard something about streamer luck. I wonder if that's actually going to happen and I get the mod I'm looking for. Thing is, I'm going to do a bunch of other stuff before then because it's simple farming. So this is going to be a calm stream. I'll probably do some ranked fights at least. And also some gym leaders if they're on, but I haven't gotten very many gym leaders on. Oh, I think someone's actively at the plat that I go to. Wait, no, that's Peaks. The one that I've been at is Chasm. So that's good. Anorith? I got an Anorith plush. This is adorable, but it's just not fit the area for my gym. This is the... No, this one's not the normal leader. A different one's the normal leader. It's just a tiny... It is so tiny. Honestly, I would have done it for more, but I am more than willing. Let's go over here, make it simple. And I trust them not to mess with it. There we go. Okay, 6K, I'm gonna need a lot more, but... Oh. Okay, we need to get this. This would look amazing for the gym area. It wouldn't fit theme-wise, but it would look amazing. Oh yeah, while I'm here, I have only come to this area once. But this is Northern Light. It is one of the towns that you're able to live in if you join. Down over here is the normal gym, which is Ellis's gym. I don't think there's too much needed, but there is a lot of stuff around here. Looks a lot better than y'all would usually expect. Candy Cane Lane. I don't even know what half this stuff is. We could eventually go looking around this. Two things I want to check quickly. First, spawn, because I want to see if I can grab a legendary steel. If we get 500 treats, I can buy another one. Since all of that goes to commission costs, especially if it's a shiny Jirachi. Since that's instantly all of the commission cost and extra. Oh, super flying lore. We can make use of that. There we go. So, let me quickly hop over to the... There we go, temp for gym. There we go. This is the top corner. So this is the back half of the gym area. Over I had to make sure it was alright with them, but Tangy, the leader of this medical gym, has agreed for it to be here. And since a lot of the gyms are near towns, or is built in a town, we can make use of this. So the medical gym is fully attached to the town being made here, and then it can go to like little docks here. Because this area leads to an ocean. So it could be one of selling areas. But yeah. This costs a lot to claim. This entire area has been claimed. I'm very sure they haven't actively started working on this yet. Since they are working in a... they're doing their work in a creative world first, with a schematic of this. But it just the cave already looks amazing. They're putting a lot of work into it later on, but I'm gonna love it when it's fully done. What I'm planning on doing, there's not really anything for people new to the server to test. Okay. I did not expect that. It's just a shiny Poliwag. I'm not gonna have a use for that. Where did it... It's all the way down here. Well... hopefully it just catches in one ball. Oh, there's also... Okay, Streamer Luck does exist, apparently, because the starters are rare. And that's both a starter and that. Oh. It's inside the block. This is something you have to worry about. They do get stuck in blocks. There we go. Okay, yeah, Streamer Luck exists. It's apparently a real thing. Yeah, Streamer Luck's definitely a thing at this rate. I'm running out of space in my inventory. So... whoever's here, if you all want to name Poliwag, I am more than happy about it. You all can name that whatever you guys want. And yes, I say guys, there's most likely girls in here. I just say it in general. Eventually it'll change when we have a name for you all, but... unfortunately, that's what I naturally say. Let me quickly check the hunts. Mudkip, Charmander, Chessman, Grot. Okay. So the ones I would use isn't here. Whoop! That's still shiny. Shiny. When they're not AFK anymore, I'll ask him chat if they're taking challengers. There we go. And if you all are wondering why I had a bunch of eggs, I had to wait until this builds out to be able to put it in. But I'm going to have a little baby dragon type, technically an adoption center, but what it is that I'm purposely having a weak team for gym challengers to test if they haven't done a gym yet. let them get a taste of it to see if they want to do gyms, because no one else does it. And I can't just give them a dragon type egg naturally. I have to trade it to them. So I'm going to recommend them to catch a random mon before coming to the gym. And after the test challenge, they don't get a badge for the test challenge because it's not officially a gym badge. But they get a free baby dragon type if they, whether or not they beat me. So it works. It's a little area. There it is. This right here. This is where the arena is going to be. A nest for the main dragon type of the cave. And the gold horde is going to be around here. One especially big thing, my team is based on a dragon's den. Specifically, I'm probably going to have it called the Horde badge. So this is actually my gym team actively. It is Hydreigon, Glamorous, Stardust, Minion, the Sableye, Goldango, and a Terapagos. Hydreigon as the dragon type of the cave. Minion is just that. It's Minion. Goldango is the Horde, the main gold horde. Glamora is the crystals of the cave. Stardust is the colors of the cave. So, if asked about why that fits with the theme, either I'm gonna say Minion, the Sableye, brought it into the cave because it matched this up perfectly. And Sableyes eat gemstones. So, because of Stardust, it got like a block of gemstones to eat. And then Terra, the Terapagos, is the main artifact. People would... Like, if this was a dungeon in some kind of game, Terra the Terapagos is the main reward you would get. So, World of Warcraft had this made into a dungeon. It would be... Terra the Terapagos would either be a mount or a pet you would get for completing it. That's what I see it as. Pretty simple and alike. I don't think there's too much I need to worry about. I have a lot of lures because Super Dragon, I'm actually going to need that with me later. Since I don't know if I'm going to do it on stream. But I am going to be hunting in a little area, both for a fire legendary for more cash to help pay commission. And one other thing that this one is I'd want to pull it up for. First, a lot of the dragon types being in the adoption center. Yes, I have this here. It's the event Garchomp. A Sidemon that could be replaced and stuff. But the previous Glamora, who is a little smaller, I still need to change this one's nature. But for the casual team, the comp team, and then there's going to be a 5-member team here for gym challengers to test stuff out. Carbink, Dragonair, Stardust, and then 2 others. One is going to be the chest form Gimme Ghoul, and then one final Mon, which I do not know what it's going to be yet. Oh, well, I'll be able to get what I need after this. Yeah, there's a lot of event raids at the moment, but they're not going to last too much longer. I think this has Throat Chop. Let's just have Terra in front. Since it doesn't have any fighting type moves, thankfully. It does take a little bit for Septicon. What are they? What are they doing? There is PvP, but it's mostly off in important areas. So, while we wait, in the mail I got a jury duty thing, but it's for the place I previously lived at, which I can't go to. So I had to do one of those disqualification requests. There we go. There we go. Yes, these Snorlaxes are tanky. Well, while we on this... Oh, I heard that noise of someone chatting, but it's not showing me. One moment. There we go. There. Okay. I can see your chat now, gamer. Yeah, I'm not the best at it either. I really like them, but my hand-eye coordination is way too bad for certain ones. Oh, got a ground gem. So, if no one knows, the gems are a Gen 5 item that specifically... They act like a Z move, but you're not limited to one per battle. They can only be used once per Mon, as long as the Mon uses it for their health slot. But it is not a once per battle thing. Oh, while I'm here, I can actually show this. Down here is the museum. It's the skins that you can get. The spooky skins, which just spawn for free. Now you're starting to hate Flowey. Spooky Wooloo, which you get from a trader over there for Kadabra. I don't know where Spooky Mimikyu spawns. I also don't know where Spooky Zora spawns. But this one spawns in the end. And then these ones, you have to get a bundle for to actually buy them. They're the stuff that appears in raids. Except for the Pikachu. I haven't seen a raid with Pikachu yet. And then up here, Founder set, the Celestial set, which really wish I could have had one of these two, and then Halloween set. Reason I didn't like Flowey killed your second favorite character. Yep. He definitely does. This one's a pain to kill. Skarmory. This is the only one I truly lost against instantly. There's a lot of shinies. Jeez. yeah, Marlet doesn't. It's Flowey going after you. There we go. I need to scroll up a little bit. There we go. Oh, wait for this to go through. Yeah, Terrapagos can be a shoulder mount and it blocks entire head. Chen Pao is just a scarf. Yeah, Skarmory is extremely tanky. That is an amazing one. That's one big reason why the Pacifist Final Boss is my favorite. Definitely best track, especially ones that add vocals. Jesus. Oh, that's why someone threw out a Palkia. I did not expect that. I'm being honest. I think she would actually be able to take out Flowey. One of the only people able to. At least in the first few attempts. Flowey obviously would be able to defeat her eventually. But she is strong. I swear, if it's a shiny Skarmory. God, there's another one. Like, shiny Wishy-Washy is pretty common, but Jesus. There's still shiny breeds. Yeah, Retribution I like more when... I like Retribution more with vocals. We have Labor at home. This is gonna take longer for the kill to go through. Okay, well, I'm not allowed to Terra this turn. Let me scroll up from what I asked. Okay, yeah, nothing. Oh, let me just sit here. Someone's gonna take it out. Not really anything important. Let's wait, because you can get shinies from raids at a higher rate, but it's still pretty unlikely. So, my meal for later is a can of corn. Which, honestly, I like corn, so I'm not upset. Okay, it's a normal Skarmory. If it's not caught in one ball, then I'm gonna just take it out. Jesus. Oh, there we go. I completely forgot the buttons. Oh. You know what? It gets another chance because it's sturdy. I always forget Skarmory gets sturdy. Nope, it's dead. Why is it using peck of everything? Jesus! Okay. Why is there so many today? Let me just go back to the base. There should... I know it's not broken, just why is everyone getting so many today? I'm actually gonna take that. Oh, Mantis is on. Oh, they're AFK though. Oh, both of these to do. Yeah, that's everything. I don't think there's anything else. That Legend of Water, let's put it back in. There we go. Well, you all can see where I'm having to go to hunt this mon. Oh, right, I accidentally replaced the set spot in midair. So, if you all see those two little blocks right there, that is where a chest Gimmighoul has been seen spawning. That is the only one. The only confirmed spot. Let me quickly reset home here. There, volcanic crater. This is also the reason why someone Jesus, speech. It's the reason why someone sold me an affinity bow. I can't really AFK this spot, so what I'm doing is sitting down there, watching this, and then firing up at it. It's only one block, so I can launch them off instantly. But this is the second most common way of doing plats, which is just a rail stretching back and forth. Rail hits the end, mobs despawn up to a certain point, it comes back, and then just repeatedly does that. The other version isn't here, but it's a smaller platform, same thing in the sky, but you kill them on manually. Just a Petalil over there. Honestly, why is there another? Okay, that didn't give me anything. That is way too many shinies today. Yesterday I was playing, there wasn't even that many shinies compared to today. There's so many. Like, yeah, I know there's a community boost, but Jesus. Wait, there's a community boost. I just realized, with the amount of shinies, I need to do this. Well, you all can see how I'm hunting that shiny. It's by going... Okay, I'm already up here. This is the best way of seeing it. One smaller platform, and the big one down there to go back and forth on. I'm actually gonna wait for it to say 10 seconds, then trigger it, because every legend lure is 15 seconds. Well, not 15 minutes. And then it changes. So regular ones are are shorter by a good bit. Legend Dragon Lore. I wanna grab that, but that's 3,000. I don't think anyone else is gonna buy it. There we go. Activate the lure. So I don't know if any mobs are gonna spawn here. Thankfully, legendaries and shinies don't spawn as bosses. Tangy's not on. People cash combo these things, like how I did for my shiny Minior. And that event's about to end soon, so people are more likely to want it. But this is the thing. You get items from all of these, so I kind of have to take out everything. Especially because this is more entertaining than being down there. Later off stream, I will probably do the one down there, so I can just sit, watch videos, and read. But hey, Jesus, again, stream luck. It took me a long time. Let's just do that. No one's said they wanted it. No one's asked, so this is dead. I wonder how long it's going to take until that's caught. Down there's another platform, so any mobs that die from fall damage pop down there. Game. May you stop that. Why am I getting so many items this time? I'm probably going to add a chest up here, honestly. Another shiny! My god! Okay, there we go. There is way too many shinies today. Oh my god, there's another one. I'm killing this one. I want to see what items it drops. This is relatively... Okay, it actually has less health than a lot of other mods. Why is that Bonsley so big? That's a big size Bonsley. I think that's a large at least. So, my inventory's already full. I'm not going to worry too much about my inventory. The main thing is I'm taking is food and this kind of stuff. What? I have not seen a rose raid here once. That's my first actual safari ball thrown. There's so many. Okay, I don't want to wait on that. That's the last one I throw out before I just KO it. Okay. You give a rose bush. I guess I'll take it. Well, I guess that makes sense. He gets a rose bush. You can't exactly give a normal rose, since I was taking on Minecraft a long time ago. God, that thing was tanky. You know, I wonder... Watch everyone else get a shiny now that I'm doing this. It's not a punch bow, so I can't just knock them off the platform with it. Why? Well, there's another berry. Yeah, I have to... I was gonna shoot it off, but... Don't have the bow out. Oh my god. One of the event unknowns. I didn't know that one's eyes glue. Glue. Glowed. Furret is one of my favorites. Definitely not my favorite. I do like them. There is that rodent gym. I think the rodent gym is Sage's, who is the main owner. I honestly wonder what mods that gym has. Because it sounds like it's all Route 1s. Why is there another furry loom? Why is there another not Noctowl? Jesus, it's tanky. There is so much stuff around here. Hopefully I get that shiny Jirachi on stream. There it is. What? I might... There. It is so hard to see these mods sometimes. Actually, I could do that. Oh, there's 7 minutes left on that. Very uncommon for that to be helpful, but it was right there. Again, I don't know why it's specifically now it's being helpful. Like, that's not far enough for the bow to knock them on off. That's how little knockback a power bow, well, not power, you know, just basic affinity bow has. And I completely missed. That didn't even kill. It does 9 hearts of damage. That's a big size Punkaboo. These Iggly buffs can be so annoying. Since they take so much. So much abuse. Just hit after hit after hit until this thing finally fall off. And someone just got back to their kid. I live in an apartment, so That's not common, but unfortunately, it's something that I have to get used to. Jesus. Okay, that's a Jigglypuff. I was thinking it was a Whisper. There we go. That's way too far. Okay, that was perfect, though. Like, look at that. It looks like it's on the edge, but it's not anywhere close. That one is, though. I completely missed again. Well, it didn't fall off, but it did get killed at least. Another berry. I can take a little bit of time collecting stuff, thankfully. I just have to somewhat keep up with the spawn rate. I always forget that they spawn with those. I was worried that thing was gonna be hard to kill. Take that moonstone. That didn't even knock it off. I honestly thought that was gonna knock it off the platform. For a moment I thought that was another shiny. So another thing you can do in this, there's a neutering system, so you can make it so people cannot use certain mods for breeding. It's usually that's rarer, but still kill it. Usually it's used to keep people from breeding mods they buy from you. But I refuse to use it. If you ever see me with a neutered mod, it's guaranteed a mod I bought. Which even then, if it's a neutered mod, I buy it for cheap. What? There we go. That's around the edge. Yeah, it's simpler, more quiet, but can't really do much. It's still 2 minutes on that. That's on the edge. How? Oh, right. It's floating. The distance that one got launched. Okay, yeah, those ones just drop sweet berries usually. I forgot it drops raspberries. There is also a wonder tray that you can see in chat. Slain by slime. They probably AFK'd somewhere. Those ones do spawn naturally, it's just uncommon for them to spawn. There we go. One more minute left. Hopefully it spawns before that minute's over. Okay, they just died again. Oh, Grimmsnarl. That makes it so I went into... Why is that thing... Okay. Yeah, they don't like staying in the ball easily. Oh. Well, I was an idiot right there. Fairy Wing. That's actually needed. I have not found one of these yet. Oh, there goes my lure. Well, after we catch this Grimmsnarl... You know what? I'm gonna use the shiny boost as the tell for me when to end stream. So you'll have an exact timer on when streams should end, which is 1:33. Jesus, stay in the ball. I don't want this to despawn on me. Another event mon. I don't remember if this drops anything. I think it's just guaranteed. Okay, it's not. Didn't give me a Twisted Spoon. It almost always drops a Twisted Spoon for me. Right in the nose. There we go. Let's quickly drop everything off and then go back. There we go. Fairy Feather. Alright, I can cycle that now. I have so many of those. I'm actually going to have to flip these now. There we go. Alright, never sipped slash back yet. This is a very helpful command. Does exactly what it says. Okay, bottles and sweet berries are here. Oh, right. String, feathers. Bones do drop from these mobs, but I don't really count it. Same with me not counting slime balls in there. Let's just throw the rest in here. There we go. Well, time to hop down here. Let's see how much stuff's at the bottom this time. Huh. Not as much as usual. Why is there a starling in a boat? Never be like a unique starling. Nope, just a random starling in a boat. I know boats are used to keep mon, specifically stuff like shinies from despawning. Right leg's getting numb, but I guess this counts as a good time to flip over. Oh, it's one of these bots again. There we go. Hence why I keep the stream manager open, both to see chat and to get rid of those. Okay, that one decided to take its sweet time. That was only an average Bonsly. Yeah, I get, it's something I need to evolve anyways, but Jesus. Top Raja. Which replaces this little buddy. So I did get a regular Jirachi, but I need that shiny. There we go, dark. And Hisui and Lilligant. There is a second Lilligant, but it's the same one that this is. There we go. Well, that's the main thing I was going here for. The other one left. I can mark a new gym. It's almost guaranteed that they're not gonna do it, but might as well mark it. Eight rabbit's feet. Specifically the Lopunny, Jesus. And just Petraberry. There we go. There is a bat spawn egg. You can buy the spawn eggs for villagers. And because I found a skeleton spawner, that means I can actually make use of that. I'm obviously not going to do up that farm. I claimed my daily earlier, right? Yes, I did. 13 hours to the next one. Oh, well, 14. What are the tasks today? Evolve Mons, Halloween Mons, and level up poison types. Okay, Jesus, damage. They already leveled up something up 659 times. I haven't evolved anything yet. Is there anything that needs evolved? I don't think I have anything that can. Nope. Let's see. Nope, not that either. Yeah, I don't think anything I have can evolve. It's the Titan. Rookity can, that's good. That's at least something evolved. Oh right, there's no need for Core Square to be up there, since Corviknight. Okay, he can evolve. The tasks actually give you good items for doing, so it's always a good idea to do them. Bonsly can evolve already. Oh, Mimic. I completely forgot. Mimic is what's needed for evolution. I didn't even know it had it right now. No, Liquid can't evolve yet. I know Gumi can't, but there we go. So best to check. Sneasel, I know how that evolves. I don't have the item. Well, I think I might, but I'm not going to give it the item. Do I have Whipped Dream? Yeah, I do. Oh, that's Swirlix. There, it's Spritzy. Probably the only time I'm gonna evolve this thing. Oh, right, it needs to hold it. And now that it's holding it, I have to make use of this. That's always annoying. Alright, just evolve. I don't want to watch the evolution again. I know I have a shiny stone, so let's deal with that now. I don't think it's the Dawn. I only have one shiny stone. If it's not the Dawn Stone, it's not evolving today. I'm very sure it's not, though. Nope. Oh, I forgot how big that thing is. Okay, look like that's the last of the list. Actually, I could hand them stuff that's needed for their evolutions at least. Razor Claw. Oh. I thought I had to trade. I know I don't have that. This would be more of a you all if you want. Polytoad or Poliwhirl. Grab that for sure. I do need both a Flapple and Appleton. I have a Feebas also, I can make use of that. I think I have an Ursa Ring. I don't think I have the rest. It is so small. It's just a little buddy. Let's see. This is trade, so can't do anything. That's friendship, and it looks like it's not going to. This is a unique evolution item. I think it's just level. Okay, I have ice stones, right? Yeah, I have 2. That's perfect. Well, time to have 2 Evos. see the looks. Love Alola Ninetales, but this Sans, they changed the color. I actually like that blue a little more. It's not that blue in the normal games. Let's see. That's a grass. I don't know what this other one is. Hopefully it's a Dawn Stone because I'm not using anything that's not Dawn or Sun on it. Nope, nope. It is a Sunstone. Honestly, that actually did surprise me this time. Oh, another two Mons. Whimsicott and Simisage. I know I have a normal Vulpix, so let's grab a stone for that. There we go. And both of them. Why is... If there's not shiny spawning, it's people dying, apparently. This is Calm Gluttony. I'm gonna give this one the Sweet Apple. There you go, Apple Ton. I haven't seen a Flapple raid or a Hydrapple raid, but there is Apple Ton raids. So, already knew what this looked like. You can write on it. You write slightly in it. That was a shiny Metatite. This is it following you a certain distance. This one changes based on if you give it an item. Well, not item. Yeah, I threw it in here. It's not going to evolve for a while, but if I do this, now it will eventually become a dark oak version of it. That's evolved normally. Let's see. So we can also get a Pikachu. What? Oh. Wait, that's why it's a Battle Bond Pikachu. So we can get an Ash Pikachu. That's... I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, so it can switch forms back and forth. Ash Pikachu. I don't understand this. Yeah, I don't understand why that's a thing. Wait, does this... Oh my god, Can I just cheese that task? Evolve Pokemon. 11. It counts. So, how many times should I do this? Oh, I'm at least doing it a good bit because Jesus. You know what, let's go to... Okay, 22. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be 30. Yep, let's leave it, well, 31, because I want to say it's an Ash Pikachu. There we go. Just completely cheese that one. Let's see. That evolves with a dragon scale. Okay, I already evolved the Feedbass. I need to grab another Appleton. Oh, actually, I want to evolve twice because Hisuian and normal. Oh. Next set of Mons. There we go. So, Ninetales and Hisuian Growlithe. Well, Hisuian Arcanine. I love the look of these Mons. There we go. Those don't evolve anymore. A little unfortunate, but you can grab one of these. I don't remember if it's physical or special for Flapple. Let's do this one. There we go. I could just move them all now, honestly. Oh, let's let Flapple evolve. I don't have any of these others, fortunately. And Flapple. There we go. I don't think these are needed at all. What am I forgetting? Alright, I didn't catch an Ursa Ring. I have an Ursa Luna, but it's the Blood Moon variant. And there we go. Won't be able to evolve yet, but give him that for later. There we go. Oh, that's set up now. Okay, I think that's everything. Let me go check something else quickly. Okay, no messages from that yet. Draft League, which I chose to not be in. Someone actually did get a shiny Arceus. Arceus is such an uncommon spawn. Unless you're using a lure, it's like a, what, point... I think it's like a 0.35. Even with a lure, I got to go up to 1.12. So it's a 1.12 divided by 20, since legendaries are a 1 in 20 chance because they're already rare. And there's another shiny. so many. God. Well, back to the stream. There we go. Yep, everything's set up. Yeah, I don't think those three are... I don't think those three are leaders. I don't think any leaders are on. Well, technically there are leaders on, but except for Chip, they're all leaders I've beaten. Let's go back to the volcanic crater. No, not set home. There we go. Is there a mon up here? Nope. I'm gonna do that later. Let's TP to Mantis. That's to accept it, but let's see. Probably we just shot a fire legend. Slash check pokey size. Nope, that's Aurora. Glamora. Can you bring Bing? I want them to be seen together. Ooh, that's actually really good. Swift sneak. Books, strawberries. Other side, plum saplings, coal, soul torches. It's such a big difference. Such a big difference. Jesus. I could fit like 2 of those inside of here. It's just a Caterpie. They're adorable. Oh my god. The difference. Headless Horseman. Raid. This is one of the events. it doesn't really give much compared to like the Garchomp raid. The Garchomp raid gives a Halloween plushie. This raid is mostly just treats. Well, why? They are tiny. Compared to Glenmore, Glenmore is like a little over 2 of them tall. I need to check. Mayday. I don't think Mayday's a gym leader. I'll apologize now for that. Someone's being an idiot. Don't know in what way, just that they're being idiots. Is that person a leader? It doesn't look like they are. Yeah, they're not a leader. Well. Yeah, this is the weaker variant. The shiny one's a lot harder, but it's the weaker variant. It's a lot easier to take out. There we go. The easiest way of keeping uptime on this, like the least amount of times out of battle, is to spam click. So the second you're able to punch, you want to auto click R. You technically could just do this, but it does not look good, and you could accidentally move out of the battle. I wonder. I know I'm not going to be in the top because it's taking me 2 turns to defeat these. But hey, I can definitely see what's going to get from it. A Legend Water and Legend Water, Legend Ghost, and 30 treats. That's actually pretty good. Also, someone probably got Stealer Psychic. Oh, someone got another dragon. That's tempted to buy. They're probably going to put those together later on to go for a cheaper price. Really, what you want to keep an eye for is these Legend Normals. You can get a good bit from it. There we go. Well, so that jury summons is already thrown away. That's good. She's going to be happy about that. So I'm planning on streaming tomorrow also, but I will have to stream and stream early, whether or not I stream into night or not. There we go. Yeah, the arrow is scenes. This is something I hate seeing, neutered. If I see that, I usually just avoid buying it, even if it's something actually rare. Especially if it's something like a neuter to shiny. Even if I want it, I'll purposely not grab it. This Legend Ghost can be really good. Oh, that makes a dubious disc. Swift Snake's pretty rare. I kind of have to attach it myself, though. There we go. So, regular... Which isn't that bad, honestly. Well, that's because Swiftness 2. This is a little slower than you would like, but Swift Sneak 3 is a lot faster. I think, is that as fast as walking? It's either as fast or a little better / worse. I don't know exact. But Jesus. And then books. I don't think I could do anything with those. Well, the Rotom catalog. Let's just put it there. Leads are another thing you can do with shinies or legendaries. I don't even know what I can do with drop it. I can't craft anything with them. You must be using my cutting board then. Let's see. Oh, right. Let's be back here. Let's go check that out. I know that it's gonna be expensive. $45. There's not enough. 57 more minutes of stream. Let's spend some time. Let's spend some time doing this. So there's 2 reasons why I am here. How many spot blues do I have? I have 7. I do not need more swap blues. I want to get at least 6 of all the mons. Which, honestly, I'm going to want to quickly do this then. Let's quickly move these all over. Might still slow down a little bit, but I'd rather have this. Have more than 1 box for them because realize this is gonna fill up fast. That's gonna feel slower. Bad Meditite. Not on me, but Jesus, why is there already another shiny? There we go. I do count that Tatsugiri says baby dragons. Same way that I count Swabloos as baby dragons. I don't need another Swablu. It just drops chicken. I can't really check up there easily, though. I don't know why that's entertaining. Why is there a Munchlax? I don't know why that's there. Nothing up there. It's just going back and forth checking that. Let's quickly check what actually spawns here. Let's see. So what can this lure give us? Mold Trace, Gouging Fire, maybe Ogre Pawn, Hearth Flame. I don't think that's the ground I'm thinking of, so not that. Entei also. I mean, we could do it for Spectrier, because I don't see another ghost type. But yeah, Arceus, 0.04. And that all of those is out of the ultra rare slot, so it's already uncommon for him to spawn. I don't even know how many fire type legendaries there are. I always forget. I think it's just really only Mold Trace and Entei. I don't know if Paradox counts. Like ones like Morion do, but usually it doesn't look like other ones, except for those two count. I actually need more Axews. That's not gonna stay in. And I missed. There we go. Boconberry. Let me eat. Rotten Flesh is almost useless. Okay, I didn't think it was going to stay in the ball again. So I still need a lot more of these things. Just basic Mappy and like... It is pretty simple with the mobs that spawn here. Wait, isn't there a hunt for a male version of this? Of course it's female. Really detect. Just incinerate the bird. Why is my... Just deal with that thing over there now. This can be annoying also. There we go, Sizzlipede. That is a tiny Pumpaboo. I actually have not... I don't think I've caught one of those yet. Can I just kill it? Another shiny, my god. This is gonna be the most you all see shiny spawn, because my god, there's so many. Definitely the meat instead of that. I would have grabbed that apple in that someone put. Okay. I better not hear weird comments about the tiny lob honey. There's this Lopede. Why is that thing so tiny? I generally don't understand why. Of all things that spawn that tiny. There we go. We can check how small that is later. Oh, what's that? Check out the rabbit hide. Why is there another lava honey? Jesus. Honage? How much longer is on? Okay, 9 minutes. Oh, you just dodged the ball. And it gets one chance of being caught. Nope, well, it's dying. It's one of my favorite megas, though. Nope, just wool. Hopefully that shiny actually spawns soon. Why not? Okay, there we go. Oh, right. It drops actual iron swords. Quick check while I'm down here. They could spawn up here at literally any time. And that completely failed. Oh, 8 more minutes. Hate the look of this Mr. Mime. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's actually good to kill. The event evolutions can drop their stones. It's uncommon, but they can. Or this. Which, honestly, I'm gonna take. Okay. There we go. Jesus Christ. Just launch these two off. I have no idea. There they are. 6 more minutes. I already have a golem, so that's a kill also. Just fling them off. That's it. I was on the edge. I really do wonder if I can get a Poke Farm. Because I don't think there's spawn eggs for Pokemon. Another Tinka Tough. Just chuck throw off. What is... Oh, that's the Umbreon. There we go, Moonstone. Yeah. The lures only last 15 minutes, and they definitely do not guarantee a spawn by a long shot. So many of these things. There's so many right here, it's easier just to fill out all these ones. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Another Cubone. Jesus, my swing is terrible. That's something to not do. List EXP candies. Especially for that much. These people who need the EXP candy are lower levels. But that, I think that's a giant one. Let's actually catch that. Well, technically there's no giant, it's large. What? I didn't even know Minior could spawn up here. Two minutes 50. I don't know why Deerling could spawn up here. This is a volcanic crater. Deerling should not spawn here. Like, apparently they can, but really don't think they should. I don't know why this is entertaining. I completely... Jesus Christ. No, I definitely need to make food after this. Oh, that's a Magmarizer. I already have one of those, so I don't need another, but still. I can collect all of this afterwards. Oh, that's a zombie Charizard. Get this thing off. 2 more minutes for it. That Charizard is not staying in the ball. Not too worried though. Oh, there we go. Blurs ran out. Whoop. Quick test. If it doesn't stay in this ball, then I'm just gonna kill it. Oh, it's done. What the hell? There we go. I don't know what Blizzard gives you on this mod. Blazikenite, Mulch. Okay. Not too much. Still technically a lot of stuff though. So, quickly go toss this in here. Now back. Well, let's see just how many are here. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. I'm actually gonna toss that out. Same with the rotten flesh. I'm not saving those. There's a lot of stuff just completely spread out. Oh, item. Okay, yeah, that's all the important stuff grabbed. Well, make sure to do a quick check. Is there a chest gimmickle up here yet? Make sure to go slower. Nope, looks like that's a no. Well, I'll come back here later. Also throw that in. There we go. Normal berries, magma riser. Just some basic items. It's almost at 2 hours, starting to get worn sitting like this. Oh, I didn't even realize I had ender pearls on me. Let's see. Any gym leaders online? Mantis got off. Ship's still on, but I know that's not gonna be still in the fight. I already rematched Ellis this morning. It was either this morning or last night. I think it's actually last night. Okay, yeah, no one I could re-challenge. The only one technically would be Jess. I am not going against that water team again. So, I'm gonna go, 4 more minutes, based on that down there. A 2-hour stream seems like a good time. You know what? Let's see how much gold nuggets I get from this. RTP. Of course, I'm in the middle of an ocean. Well, it's technically a river. Because that's what it says. I don't know why this is a river biome. Why is there a flamingo? Well, this is going to be hot because this is the first time I've seen one of them. There we go. That was a lot easier than expected. Okay, I don't think there's anything else around here. Okay, let's see how much of these I get. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about collecting it all at once. I really wonder how much we're gonna get from this. So, 2 stacks and some. It's not too much, honestly. That's all I'm gonna get anything around here. So that is only 19. So I'm at 35 blocks of gold. When that gets up more, then I can actually sell it again. Because you could sell gold for a lot. Because you can't really make a gold farm. Yeah, I say it's close enough. I need to take a moment to... Okay, stretch that leg out, then turn. Ow. That actually hurt. Jesus. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end the stream here and actually take time to rest. I will be back on tomorrow. I don't know how early, but it'll be sometime tomorrow. Especially since I have to go with the girlfriend over to her sister's music recital. High school music recital, but still. Actually, wait, before I go, is there anyone streaming that? Let me make sure that sound's turned down. I don't think anyone I have in my suggesteds on. Nope. Those two are offline. Actually, Brathu's online again. Let's send you all over to him. Well, him, them, honestly, I don't know. Raid, and let's send out a raid. Rathu VT. There we go. Oh, have a good day, everyone. You'll be sent over in a couple of seconds.